Father Peter Daniel, belonging to the Society of Jesus. I come from a very small farmer's family in Tamil Nadu, Ramnad district. The village name is Thiruvarangam. I owe my vocation to my parents. The faith was built by my mother, and the social outlook was built by my father. My mother used to take me to the church every day morning at 5 o'clock, and my father used to take me to the field, work like him, though we were all students. And he told me, the more my hands are dirty, that I will remain human. And I follow till today that philosophy which my father taught me. With this orientation, I joined the Society of Jesus, and it was God's providence. I came to Andhra Pradesh as a novice in 1978 when Nagalanka area was affected by the deadly cyclone where 30,000 people died. We as novices worked for 2 months, buried and burned so many dead bodies. That was a beautiful experience in my life, which sown the seed to opt to work in Andhra Pradesh. So went back to Andhra, went back to the novitiate, told my novice master, and he shaped me. And after completing my juniorate, I joined this province. Then it was a region in 1980. Since then, I kept my focus, but I was dissipated in between by looking at the beautiful, wonderful institutions in Andhra Pradesh where I worked as regents. But God had His own way. He struck me down before my theology by the death of my father. When my father was praying way of the cross during the Lenten season, he died of heart attack, and I rushed for the burial from Vinukonda as a regent. After the burial, I spent a week at home, and the stories that I heard from my villagers, especially the poor, about my father's wonderful charitable work, I was wonderstruck. These stories started haunting me when I was doing theology. Thanks to Father Suarez George, who guided me as a spiritual father to discern my life. So at the end of my theology, I decided to be with the poorest of the poor all my life. Thanks to God, Father Bosco, the then provincial, allowed me to work with Father Windy. I was so delighted to work in Kadapa and start the new region and to build 2 villages over there in 1990. But Lord and behold, Father Provincial called me and said, go to Karimnagar, there is a mathematics post vacant. I requested him, but he said go. I obeyed and went. 1 year I worked and won the hearts of the students and the teachers who still remember me. But I kept on asking Father Bosco to send me to the villages to listen to my heart. And he accepted, and thank God he sent me to Darsi, the Dalit parish, where I had 7 substations. When I reached Darsi, my first experience was to eat alone. I was used to community life. So when I sat and eating alone was the tremendous experience where I asked myself, have I made a stupid decision of opting to be in the villages? But thank God, God showed me the way. I said, if I am in the center, I am alone. Let me go and spend time with the people. Thus, I started moving into the villages, started staying in every village 3 days, And evenings I said Mass. During the daytime I found the children going to graze buffaloes. So I accompanied them, motivated them, brought them to center and started the child labor school. And God accompanied us. And now Darsi has more than 700 children, and most of them are Dalit Catholics and other poor children. Since then, my life became so close to the poorest of the poor